Untamed power, three muscle cars that redefined speed. When raw power met fearless design, the golden age of muscle cars was born. These machines didn't just race, they dominated every street they touched. Today, we're diving into three absolute legends that showed the world what true American speed really means. 1. 1970. Dodge Charger RT440 Magnum. The 1970 Dodge Charger RT is a masterpiece of aggression and engineering. Under its massive hood lived the legendary 440 Magnum 5.8, producing 375 horsepower of pure fury. Its bold front grille and muscular lines made it one of the most recognizable silhouettes of the muscle car era. The R/T badge meant road/track, and Dodge wasn't joking. This car was built to dominate both. With its rumbling exhaust and deep growl, the Charger turned heads before it even hit the gas. Its 727 TorqueFlite automatic transmission made shifting feel effortless but brutal at the same time. The car's rear-wheel drive setup ensured endless burnouts and quarter-mile victories. Inside, it offered comfort, but the real focus was the raw driving experience. The Charger RT could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 6 seconds. Shocking for 1970. It quickly became a Hollywood icon, featured in movies like Bullet and The Fast and the Furious. Collectors now fight for original R/T440 models because of their rarity and unmatched charisma. Its sheer size gave it road presence that few cars could match. The suspension was tuned for both comfort and control, a perfect balance for highway or strip. Its optional 6-pack setup added triple 2-barrel carburetors, making it even more dangerous. The design screamed American muscle with its hidden headlights and wide stance. It was built in the era when safety regulations didn't dull the spirit of performance. Every Charger owner knew they were driving something special, a car that symbolized rebellion and power. Even today, it remains one of the most sought-after Mopars ever built. The Charger wasn't just a car, it was a declaration of dominance. It embodied freedom, speed, and the unapologetic roar of Detroit's golden era. No wonder the 1970 Charger RT remains a timeless legend, the kind of machine that will never be tamed. 2. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro Z/28. The 1969 Camaro Z/28 was Chevrolet's answer to Mustang's domination. And what an answer it was! Powered by a high-revving 302 cubic-inch V8, it screamed to life like a true racer. The engine was underrated at 290 horsepower, but everyone knew it was much more potent in reality. It was born for the Trans Am Racing Series, built with precision and lightweight agility. The Z/28 was not just fast. It was perfectly balanced for cornering and control. Its Muncie 4-speed gearbox gave drivers full command over every ounce of power. The stripes, spoilers, and stance made it look ready to attack the track even when parked. With a red line of 7,000 RPM, it delivered adrenaline in every shift. Chevrolet engineered it for enthusiasts who valued skill over brute force. The interior was simple, driver-focused, and pure performance. On the road, the Z/28 handled like no other American car of its time. Its racing heritage gave it an edge that muscle rivals couldn't easily match. Many called it the thinking man's muscle car, precise, balanced, and devastatingly quick. The 1969 redesign gave it an aggressive, chiseled appearance that still inspires modern Camaros. In the quarter mile, it wasn't the fastest, but on a twisty track, it was king. The Z/28 proved that power meant nothing without control. Its presence in Trans Am racing made it a household name among gearheads. The car's legacy continues through the modern Z28 and ZL1 performance line. For collectors, an original 1969 Z/28 with its matching numbers 302 is a holy grail. Every detail, from its cowl induction hood to its dual stripes, screams perfection. It wasn't about straight-line bragging rights. It was about mastering every turn. Even today, the Z/28's roar and sharp handling remind us that true performance never dies. It remains a symbol of American engineering excellence and racing passion. 3. 1971 Plymouth Hemi Cuda. The 1971 Plymouth Hemi Cuda is one of the most feared and legendary muscle cars ever built. It packed the monstrous 426 HEMI V8, a race-bred engine with over 425 horsepower. This wasn't a car for the faint of heart. It demanded skill and courage to handle. The Cuda's menacing grille and shaker hood gave it a look that could intimidate from a mile away. With its short wheelbase and rear-wheel power, it was built for pure acceleration. The car could run the quarter mile in the low 13-second range. Insane for its time. Only a handful of Hemi Cudas were made in 1971, making them extremely rare today. Each one feels like a piece of American automotive mythology. It came with bold colors like Plum Crazy and Limelight, unapologetically loud. Inside, it blended muscle and luxury with bucket seats and a driver-oriented layout. The 4-speed manual with a pistol grip shifter gave total control over the beast. The 426 HEMI engine was a legend on its own, built for NASCAR and street domination. It wasn't the most refined car, but refinement was never the point. It was raw, brutal, and honest, the pure definition of Detroit power. On the drag strip, the Cuda's reputation made rivals nervous before the race even began. Its power-to-weight ratio was unmatched among street-legal cars of its time. Plymouth created an icon that still sends chills down spines more than 50 years later. Every rev of its HEMI is a reminder that this car was made to conquer, not cruise. The 1971 model year marked the end of the muscle car golden age, and the Cuda went out in glory. Today, original Hemi Cudas sell for over $1 million at auctions, proof of their immortal status. This car wasn't just fast, it was a cultural explosion on 4 wheels. The Hemi Cuda stands as a monument to raw American engineering and fearless design. It's the kind of car that defines what a real muscle car should be. 3 machines, 3 legends, 1 legacy. The Charger, Camaro, and Hemi Cuda didn't just define an era. They created a movement. They remind us that speed isn't only about numbers. It's about passion, sound, and soul. Even decades later, their thunder still echoes in every true car lover's heart. Because muscle cars like these will never die.